So you want to play Dragon Ball Super Broly, the king of frame traps, the pluck you out of the air by your ankles damage dealer, the online warrior whose combos last a whole 20 seconds because of delayed netcode?
What's online have to do with his character? Isn't he too slow anyways? What makes his combo take so long and why should I care?
Well, I can answer that, but only if you're planning on playing him.
Why would I click this video if I didn't want to learn him? Tell me already.
Okay, don't go crazy. Hello everybody, FGC Nerd here, and welcome to So You Want a Main series. Today's video is all about my personal favorite and my main, Dragon Ball Super Broly. Now, starting off, we should cover why you would want to play him in the first place. Now, you might have learned about Dragon Ball Super Broly from the internet, sparring partners, online, or watch pros play him. Wherever you learned it from, it might not all be good about him. Some of it might even be out of date. So that's where I come in with the pros and cons of Dragon Ball Super Broly. Con number 1, slow normals. Dragon Ball Super Broly is unfortunately known as having slow normals that aren't safe on block, making his staggers both impossible and easily countered with almost the entire cast's 5L. His own 5L has a 10 frame startup, making it the slowest 5L in the game. Pros number 1, 2L, massive range and armor. As a result, Broly's normals being slow, he's given massive range to compensate. There is one normal, on the other hand, that is both fast and has massive range. 2L. Uppercut punch from Broly is 6 frames of startup and has enough vertical reach to actually cover all tech options in the corner. So if I put the opponent in a combo here, 2L will cover all the options. Super Broly also has 1 tick of armor on 5H, a body tackle that can be delayed, and armor on his 236S, a key ball that Broly throws upward to prevent jumping away from him. It even reflects weaker ki blasts, clashes with beams, and if you hit it close enough at close range, it side surges. Con number 2, no real mix-ups. His normals and moveset doesn't allow for real mix-ups except for bare basic high-low, 5L, 2M, or left-right crossover, JL or JM. Pros number 2, command grabs, frame traps, and damage. I said earlier Broly was the frame trap king, and I wasn't exaggerating. Almost all of his moves are frame trap, including 2MM. That's right, Broly can chain 2M twice, but he can even do it 4 times if he doesn't use 5M during a block string or combo string. He also has the slight mix-up of command grabs. He has a total of 6. His 2-on-4 X series each has its own unique traits. His unique normal 6H, 2-on-4S, and his J2H. Once you command grab or frame trap them, one or the other will happen. Get ready for the craziest damage you'll see. He dishes out damage like Team Gohan or GT Goku in his Season 2 Spirit Bomb Prime. He even has a level 3 that further buffs his damage. Con number 3, unorthodox combo structure. Super Broly's slow normals also make him troubling to use because he doesn't follow the universal DNB. His combos also require more labbing before you add him to any team. Pros number 3, corner carry and assists. Besides damage, Super Broly has insane corner carry with all his combos, from even J2H alone in a combo. Combine that damage with instantly taking your opponent to the corner, Super Broly can take out characters easily. He also has 3 great assists. A assist is a shockwave style attack that hits full screen and has 65 frames of hit stun, allowing decent extension. It even beats Super Dash, and it also keeps opponents low to the ground for grounded character combos. B assist is also the second best assist in the game, second only to GT Goku's A assist, and that's because Super Broly does his 236S without armor unfortunately, and it has 75 frames of hit stun. That's enough for your character to just Super Dash or Super Jump to extend. C assist is also unique, being his unique normal 2S. It's a full screen beam, but it has slower startup because the normal itself is also slow. It's one hit, but it will clash with other beams while attacking. In addition, it has high vertical reach for most beams, but it will still hit even the smallest character crouching. Now, is the C assist worth it for Dragon Ball Super Broly? I would say not, especially with the high chance of whipping, the long cooldown of the assist, and the forcing of using a summoner strategy. You've seen it with the first 10 with Fenrich and Goichi. What it is Goichi's playing a character that calls in another character to help with neutral, combos, whatever. And with Ginyu, it's the Ginyu Force, which rotates around very periodically. And so he can get away with using Kid Buu's C assist because not only is the worth returning with the beam, but also he can cover his own knockdowns with this, with the call-in, and then the cooldown also isn't a problem because he has his own sort of assist within his character moveset, and that's the same with others like Videl and Android 18 here. So say I get the character in a combo situation. I combo into the C assist. Now I call in Android 17, and now I can still call my assist, which removes them, but now they can't call theirs. And at the same time, I'm charging up my C assist back up because I'm using this to cover that expended C assist. It's lowering the cooldown by a significant amount, but then at the same time, you're forcing yourself to play a character that helps overcome the C assist shortcoming, as you see here. Now you know what Super Broly's good at and what he's not. Now let's put all those pros to use in neutral. Then we'll discuss his team placement and what assist benefits Broly the most. However, since the changes in Season 3, including multiple assists, Broly can technically be on any team. So don't think I'm forcing a team composition on you. In fact, in the description below to this video is a link to a video from RathFGC that talks about how to make a team based on your own character tastes. Now with that out of the way, let's get on to the neutral plan with Super Broly. At round start, Super Broly has a good RPS, rock, paper, scissors. It means it beats certain options your opponent makes, moved in 236S. Remember, it beats mashing, ki blasts, and jumping. If you can get your timing right, a successful close-range 236S can be followed immediately with 214S and into a full combo. 236S doesn't consume smash, but 214S does. If you want neutral, then start with the closest safe block string Super Broly has. It goes something like this: 2L, 5L, 5M, 2M, and follow up again if you wish. 5S, once or twice, your choice. 5H, 236L, and whatever assist you have. Remember, all of his moves are unsafe on block, except for 2L. So he can use a fast assist to protect him from mashing. This block string gives Super Broly a chance to see what his opponents can do. 236L will catch people jumping away from him and continue the now safer pressure. Now you can replace 5H and 236L for 236S or 214X. This is his mix-up in his block string. Besides frame trapping his opponents with 236H, 5H, 5S, 236S, medium buttons, and his heavy buttons, 214X are his command grabs for catching his opponent that are trying to wait out the storm. 214L is the standard, barely reactable command grab, while 214M is an anti-air command grab that catches opponents in the air. 214H is also a great option select move on its own, because it moves Broly forward a good amount, tracks the opponent, and changes based on the opponent's y-axis. If they're in the air, he does 214M. But if they're on the ground, he does 214L. The tracking isn't perfect, as someone falling can safely avoid 214H, since it still detects them in the air. It thinks it uses the air command grab to get them, when in reality they're about to hit the ground and they need to do the ground grab. A simple fix is to delay it so it detects them on the ground from jumping. Then it's all guns blazing once you've opened your opponent and send them straight to the corner with J2H. If you failed your neutral, keep your distance from your opponent. Remember, he has range, so don't rush in unless your opponent jumps round start and blocks 236S in the air. I'm not saying to play passive, just use your range differential to your advantage on your opponent. If you're facing another character with big range, use 236S/5H to armor through it. Broly is also good at punishing mistakes, so you can try and force your opponent to overextend with something unsafe. Otherwise, if you're in a block string, just wait it out. Wait for the right moment to challenge with 2L, jump away and get your own neutral started, or reflect your way free. Of course, neutral is a big beast, so this is a good starting point for Super Broly beginners. If Broly has meters, he does have a frame 1 invincible super for keeping your opponent in check. Don't do this when your opponent is far away, because this doesn't win neutral, and Broly is in enough recovery frames for the opponent to get a free super dash and punish Broly. Also, you see those missiles that come down after the super ends? If an opponent super dashes it, it destroys it completely. It's just like Kefla's grounded level 1 super. If you hit her, it immediately dissipates, or Frieza's discs, if you will. Broly does have 2S as a beam, and JS to stop any super dashes in neutral. However, both are slow, of course, so you're not reacting to the super dash with JS. 2S is barely fast enough where you can react to super dash with it. It just requires really strict good timings. You're either doing it, or you're reading your opponent's super dash with JS. Broly also suffers from a lack of sliding knockdown, or SKD. He will mostly use assists or level 3 to keep his opponents on the ground. Add the problem above with slow normals that are risky in the first place, despite the insane damage and limit break, he doesn't make a good angler. This means Broly is naturally better with 2 assists backing him up. And he does have the skills for points. I personally think his best position is mid. Besides having one of the best assists in the game, he benefits from using bar to nuke someone from existence. He gets better neutral and damage with 214H, 236H, and level 3 and invincible level 1. He only needs 1 assist also for sliding knockdown. So that means if you lose your point, it's not the end of the world, because Broly can use only 1 assist for his combos. Of course they do shorten it, but he doesn't need 2 assists. Plus with all that damage anyways. Broly can actually work with any assist in the game, as long as it allows 214M or Dragon Rush to 214M. If used in a combo, it gives sliding knockdown. There are some assists that Broly likes to work with slightly more. Beam assists help him because his 2S is slow in neutral, combos, and of course block strings. Wall bounce assists also help because they provide even more commentary for Broly's combos. Lockdown/extension assists also help Broly make block strings safer and extend combos to even more damage. As noted earlier, faster assists also help Super Broly when he is too close for comfort and the opponent has faster normals than him. I personally believe Super Broly, despite not having staggers or mix-ups, is a really strong neutral character that can deal with Super Dash effectively. When you get that EX anti-air or regular anti-air command grab read, you go bananas. When you get hit, but you use your Super Armor 5H or 236S to hit your opponent still, you make your opponent feel stupid. However, the best part of playing Super Broly is that B assist. It's GT Goku's A assist on steroids. It's better than base Vegeta's A assist, which has 70 frames of hit stun. You do trade block stun for hit stun, unfortunately, but then that doesn't even matter when you get that kill off of it. To put in more context, you can super jump into Dragon Rush with 75 frames of hit stun on any character, despite slow normals, or of course, a little late Dragon Rush. Now, I said earlier I wasn't going to force you to pick a team for Broly. I still am standing by that. But some of you might have just picked up the game, or even just bought Super Broly, and don't know what other characters you want to play with him. So here are some team suggestions. Teams that either have a neat little theme to it, or ones I play once in a while to break from the monotonous of the same team. I still encourage you to try and experiment with any character you find interesting, and definitely check out that RathFGC video to get the ball rolling. Team Spirit Bomb, Team Gohan, Dragon Ball Super Broly, and Base Goku. Team Incoherent Screaming Squad, Kid Buu, Super Broly, Janemba. Team Adapting and Surpassing, Kefla, Super Broly, Janemba. Team Frieza Force, Base Vegeta, Super Broly, and Frieza. And Team Strongest Saiyans, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Dragon Ball Super Broly, and Super Saiyan Vegeta. If you enjoyed this video and want to pick up Super Broly and want to learn his combos, please go to Granger KRT's Dragon Ball Super Broly video down in the description below. He did Super Broly combos that I cannot do just yet. Also down below is a link to Wolfmonger's channel where he does tips and tricks on all sorts of characters including Super Broly, as well as combos with the characters including Super Broly. And as of right now, it has been updated as of Season 3's mechanics, so I highly recommend checking that one out. And he goes in depth on some unique game mechanics of characters like UI Goku. While you're in the description, why not like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell icons to get notified when I upload another guide or online chaos on the Nintendo Switch. Also try watching some of my ranked videos. I try to make them more interesting. I've been FGC Nerd, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!